Good afternoon, everyone, and thank you so much for tuning in to Northumberland Zoo on YouTube. My name's Maxine and I work here. So continuing on the kind of behind the scenes tour thing, I thought you might as well see a little bit of the administration offices. It's not very exciting, it's just a whole lot of mess. Here we have Anne's desk. She kind of does like loads of admin, does all your adoptions and just general sorting out problems. She really hates everything on her desk being touched, especially hates it when her scissors go missing. They go missing all the time. I don't know what happens to them, and the tape also disappears. I just don't know what goes on in this office. She also really hates these things, so they keep appearing on her desk as well. My desk is in the corner here. Mine is a disaster. As you can imagine, a lot of people are constantly bringing things that are broken or need fixed, or they want new ones, or there's new stuff that we need to install. It's just never ending. But while we're here, I wanted to point out this actually. A few weeks ago, one of our viewers, Mark Parry, contacted us because he had done something really special kind of to commemorate Bert the raccoon, and he's done this all by hand, which is like a pyrography pen. And obviously it's in aid of Bert the raccoon that we lost a few months ago. And he did that for the team, and it's great. And I haven't really decided what to do with it yet. I'd love to put it on show to the public, or put it outside, but it's going to get sun damaged and water damaged, so still work in progress on that. And continuing on the raccoon theme, he also did this Diamante raccoon kind of picture as well, and that looks super cool. So thank you so much, Mark. Super special. Everyone I've showed them to loves them. So thank you. In this corner over here, we've got Lucy, the curator. Her desk is starting to look like my desk. There's a sign from Chester Zoo when they redid all their signage. I nicked that. Jane from HR. She obviously doesn't do very much, or she's incredibly clean. One of the two. And then in the corner over here we've got Sarah, education. She's got a giant hula hoop for reasons that I'm not going to ask why. But that's our office anyways. It's like a little hobbit hole around here. Got all kinds of stuff in the back here. All your adoption packs. Just a mess. Little mini kitchenette. This is our foyer. Mainly deliveries and stuff. It is just insane how much stuff we accumulate in this zoo. There's the goldfish for anyone who hasn't seen them for a while. They used to be in Critterland. There's the old sign from the original zoo, Eschetshoof Animal Park, if anybody remembers that name. Obviously that was back when we didn't really have a great deal. Chickens, donkeys, goats, all kinds of stuff like that. And that name is the name of this farm, so it is called Eschetshoof, which no one can spell or remember, hence why we changed it to Northumberland Zoo in 2018. This used to be the old tea room, which you guys probably remember, and then through there, that's now toilets, but that used to be like a little tea room expansion. So yeah, very different now. It's kind of like everywhere where we can ram a freezer, there is a freezer with all kinds of stuff in it. And yeah, that's the rest of the, well, I mean, there's loads of other stuff. It's boring. Maybe one day I'll show you. Right, so what I want to do is I want to take you into the new Curious Creatures bit and see what's going on in there, because there's been a lot of progress happening in the last few days, and that's just out here. It is ridiculously windy. Oh my goodness me. Right, here we are. So, as I kind of said before, this room has had a lot of different purposes over the years. And here we go, once again, we've got new purpose again. So there's a couple of enclosures that the keepers have been working really hard on. This is going to be the new blue tongue skink exhibit, which is an Australian species. So the guys have themed it out like kind of an Australian outback. There's a bit of a tinned roof there. There's a fence post as if he's living around a fenced area, which is pretty cool. So that one's pretty much done and ready to go. It just needs all the electrics put in. This is a double exhibit. So Ross and the keepers have been super busy Goodness me, it's windy. Ross and the keepers have been super busy with their mock rocking, getting these ready and themed out. So Ross has been doing some mock rocking there this morning. So you can see on a few of these enclosures, so this one's got the scratch coat in, which if you haven't seen our mock rock video already, the mock rock video explains all about the process of making fake rock. So that's the base coat of the concrete, and then up here you can see the top coat is up on there. So it looks like Ross has put a big tree in the middle there, which is pretty cool. This one behind you is complete. Check this out. How good does that look? So we've actually got a new species of frog that's going to be coming in and living in here. So that'll be going on show when we open this bit, but I don't have a date for that yet. Over here we've got some more scratch coated enclosures. So there's been a lot of work done in here. Mental in it. And another little ditty one in the corner there. Over here we've had a little bit of a development. Finally, these custom tanks that I ordered have come. So I don't know if you guys can guess what might be in here, but I'm not going to announce it yet. But what I can say, which is going to be a little bit unconventional and something that we've never done before, is I'm actually going to be using Lego to make the kind of housing in here. Now, what on earth would I be doing with Lego? I don't know. Have I lost my mind? Maybe. I am an AFOL. If you've never heard of an AFOL before, it's an adult fan of Lego. I'm not a child. But you can use Lego for the most amazing things. So I'm going to try something that no other zoo has tried before. And for this particular species, I'm going to make their houses out of Lego. So stay tuned for that one. Nothing has changed with our little display over here. But then through here, the keepers have been hard at work. Got all new substrate in here. We've got some fancy infrared panel heaters in these enclosures, which save energy, which is what it's all about now. But these enclosures are heated by the biomass because that's what the radiators are plugged into, is our biomass. So in here is going to be tortoises. And then we've got another couple of enclosures here. Let me just turn the lights on and shed some light on the situation. Here we go. So Ross's custom pond that he made is all complete. So there's another one of those IR panels at the back there, which is pretty fancy. So it's like proper infrared heat. And infrared heat is the type of heat that really kind of soaks into you. It's like the sun heat. So it's a lot different than like fan created heat. So as we go around here, this is the armadillo side, which is still getting some work done on it. You may or may not have noticed the holes in the wall opposite the hothouse, and that's because these are going to be connected to outdoor paddocks. So the armadillos will have outdoor access, which is cool. Then over here, this enclosure is pretty much done, and this will be for Bug, the Savannah monitor. So pretty cool, and I think the leopard tortoises are going in there as well, and a couple of spider tanks, and that opens up into the nocturnal bit there. So there is a lot going on. It's been a very busy few weeks. We wanted this done for the summer, but it's not done for the summer, and that's fine. It'll be done when it gets done, because I want it to all look like that, you know what I mean? There's no point in rushing it and having something that doesn't look right. I'm sure you guys would prefer to see better looking exhibits. Anyways, it was International Guinea Pig Appreciation Day on Sunday, so I want to show you what went down.
Oh no, not me. Don't put me on video. There you go.
Kraken, look at them. There's, oh god, I just punched him in the face. That's Sheriff Diesel. That one's Calamity Jane. Got all the different ones here. Amazing. Well done.
Thank you.
How long did they take you?
A few hours.
Oh, that's not too
A few
bad.
hours.
So we invited Gertie's Guinea Pig Rescue down here to put a little stand up so that they could kind of educate people and show them what it's like and what it should be like to keep guinea pigs as pets. So Hog Springs is looking really smart. If you haven't seen it already, then you need to get down here.
Oh no!
Yo. Hello. Are they out? Oh yeah.
Coming out. Yeah, well, we put a load in down there. And some ran in there, and some have just been kind of walking. And then about another 4 or 5 started to come out.
Oh, Kraken.
Just need the wind to die down there, because every time there's a gust, they all disappear.
That's annoying, isn't it?
Yeah. I was trying to eat the willow.
Can't be helped though, can it?
No.
So Gertie's wanted to show the visitors like a really good kind of suggestion of how guinea pigs should be kept at home. So they brought this nice little setup here with lots of photos and stuff showing what types of bedding, shelters, food, diet, hiding things and stuff that should be used if you're keeping guinea pigs at home. Well, how's it gone today? Was it what you expected?
I don't know what we expected, but there's been the health talk this morning. It wasn't very busy, but this afternoon we started in our turnaround. It was full here. People stand at the back, people all around here.
Wow.
I was really pleased, yeah.
Yeah.
Because it gives us a chance to educate people about how to look after the pets properly, how to keep an eye on them, because the prey animals, you know, they don't tell you that they're unwell, and sometimes they've lost a lot of weight or they're really poorly before you pick it up, so it's really important people do the health checks. So
Yeah, and then when you
That's
brought
good.
this setup here as well, do you want to just explain what it is that you wanted to show? Sorry, no, you're fine.
All right.
You can just explain what's left.
So for us to adopt from Gertie's, what we prefer is these indoor setups, and this is the kind of basic one that you can buy. It's called a CNC grid setup. So you buy the panels and you can make this yourself really quite cheap. There are companies that sell them, but they're very expensive. So we get the basic grids, make a pen 4x2, and then we put some Corex, which is like a corrugated plastic liner, which gives it a bit stability. Been badly put up today by me. But anyway, and then we cover the bottom with newspapers. We put something on called Megazorb, which is behind you.
All right.
Which is just an absorbent granules. We put that particularly where we know we're going to be putting the hides, because it will help absorb some of the pee, but also it helps with some of the odour as well. So we sprinkle that around, put the tissue bedding in, which is recycled tea bag bedding. Some people prefer noodle mats or fleece blankets and things like that, but it's fine as long as they're not precious about hay making a mess on them, because the most important thing for the piggies is this hay. To make sure they've got somewhere to burrow under, somewhere to dive in, somewhere to sleep and nibble on it. The hay is more important than a nice tidy cage. And then things like the cardboard tubes, which is for enrichment, which they nibble on and they can run through and tear some of the paper off. And then the pellets, so they're not usually type feeds, because we don't want anybody selectively feeding and just getting the sweet stuff and not the healthy vitamins and things. And then veggies with 2 piggies. This is some of the veggies that the piggies here at the zoo have. So we've got some carrots and some kale. There's some big bits of kale, and I think there's some turnip and some boiled cabbage. Just a mix of veggies for them as well, add interest to the day. So it's important to get these morning and night as well. And for people at home who've got pigs, it gives you 2 chances at least, even on a busy day, to have a quick health check of your pig. See that their eyes are glossy, see they're eating, see that they're drinking, and just make sure they're doing everything that's part of the normal routine. So,
That's brilliant. Well, thanks so much for coming along today, guys.
Thank you for
Appreciate
having
it. I think it's been very popular on social media as well. On Facebook, it's been very, very popular. I just
Yeah.
had to post a picture of a guinea pig cupcake,
Oh,
and that was
they were
it.
delicious,
Everyone went
thank you.
mad. Oh, did you have one? Did you?
yeah, we've been well fed, well looked after.
Oh, very
Yeah,
nice.
thank you.
Oh, brilliant.
Had lunch, breakfast.
Oh well,
So
awesome.
there's a lot of people that we don't usually, so on our guinea pig group that have adopted for us, but don't always get involved in conversations, but we know the read posts.
Yeah.
And if we do a raffle or fundraising, they support us. It's been lovely to see those people today who haven't posted on group that they're coming, but then they've been around today and just got involved with things, so that was really nice.
That's brilliant.
Nice to have that support.
Good, good. Awesome.
Yeah, you'll
Wow.
have to let us know how many people used your code.
Yeah, no, definitely. I will do, yeah. Be interesting to see.
Well, I think they've all enjoyed it. They all said, oh, didn't realise it was like this here. So,
Yeah. Well, that's good. How's it been? How's the guinea pig day been?
It's been really good. It's been a really good turnout.
Yeah.
There's been loads of people that are guinea pig crazy, which is nice.
Yeah.
And even though it's been quite windy and ours has been a bit sheltered, they've managed to see them, so it's all good. There's quite
Oh
a
my
few
god,
in there.
that tree is growing.
I know.
Wow. That's amazing.
It was probably because it was so wet.
Because you made this, didn't you, Callum?
Yeah, I did.
Yeah, you planted those 2 trees.
Now
Aw.
in like 10 years time, it will just be 2 big old trees.
That's immense. Oh, well, there you go. Very
We
good.
don't even water them.
No. But I think they had enough water yesterday.
Yeah.
Oh, well.
True.
Cool. So there we have it. That's the end of Guinea Pig Appreciation Day. But of course, guinea pigs should be appreciated year-round and looked after well, either at home or in the zoo. If you'd like any more information about how you can keep guinea pigs at home, then do check out the links in the description below. And if you haven't done already, please do like this video and subscribe to our channel. Every little thing helps the zoo and it helps the channel develop as well. I hope you guys have an awesome week and we shall see you next week. Bye guys.